Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we examined how it is that the current circumstances that we're all going through with the coronavirus pandemic, how they've become, in a very, very real way, a test of our true character. We put the question to ourselves then, are we able now, more than ever, when it's being required of us, to call upon the very best of ourselves, uh, to rise to the occasion right now amidst such obvious stress everywhere? We've been underscoring all week long how it may very well be that for us to surrender the outcome of that which lies beyond our control, thinking specifically right now of the coronavirus, that we need some practical tips to manage this and move through this, to cope with this. And I want to start by just giving a shout out to my partner here at the Vitality Project, Jason, who just last night on our Facebook Live event shared one of the things that he does that's very practical, and I want to offer it to you in that same spirit. What Jason does is he breaks down each day into individual, very doable tasks. So rather than getting overwhelmed, Jason just steadily kind of whittles away at each of the assigned tasks for a given day. He does that, plus he stays flexible to deal with whatever might come up. In fact, I'm reminded here of another wise saying that originates in ancient China. Let me share it with you. The master's power is like this. He lets all things come and go effortlessly, without desire. He never expects results. Thus, he is never disappointed. He is never disappointed. Thus, his spirit never grows old. There's a lot to chew on there. Let's unpack it a little bit here. Jason, as I mentioned earlier, he goes with the flow every day. And saying that he goes with the flow means he has a certain kind of attitude about moving through his day, but it's not that he goes into his day without careful planning. I know that firsthand. And I also know that Jason is ceaselessly dedicated to the tasks that are in front of him. I respect this greatly about him. So he has a lot of internal power, to cite the Chinese saying, a lot of internal power, or let's say control, over the things that he can control. But he also holds things lightly enough. In the Chinese saying, he holds things effortlessly without desire. Jason's able to hold things lightly enough that he can change with nimbleness when it's necessary, change direction, change strategy as necessary. So when we talk about surrendering the outcome, which has been a real theme for us the last week or two here, right amidst the coronavirus pandemic, it implies our not getting too attached to any certain result, which helps us to reduce the probability of our getting frustrated or getting disappointed. And with that kind of attitude, a holding lightly attitude, I do believe in the spirit of the Chinese saying that we have the best possible chance of getting up each day, even amidst the current time, which is very stressful, and starting fresh. I like very much how it's put in the Chinese saying, is that it says his spirit never grows old. There's a freshness. And so if we're able to break what we do into bite-sized pieces each day and commit ourselves to doing them without getting too attached to any certain outcome, maybe it's possible that we can wake up refreshed for the new day and take on just that day's tasks. Those are plenty to keep us occupied, I'm sure of it. So I encourage you to this task here of moving through these days, getting as much rest as we can, and clearing the ledger so that we really do start fresh each day. Speaking of starting fresh each day, I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow morning, because I will be starting fresh with something new tomorrow as we continue to move through this pandemic together, supporting one another here at the Vitality Project. Thanks for being with me today. Stay safe and be well.